Sound was turned off for a second there. Fly 1 against Lucifer. Someone in chat was asking. 2-1. Lucifer surprisingly took the first game, but Fly managed to come back. Alright. I really like this matchup. I feel like I've seen it a million times on Echo Isles. Both players will expand. Question is, how much damage can the human do to the Night Elf? How much can he delay it so that his push will be powerful enough to kill the Night Elf? That is the typical thing that happens. But who knows what metagames these guys are subscribing to currently. I'm hoping for a Warden, but I think ReMinD was never much of a Warden player. Yeah! It's a Warden. Very nice. I don't think ReMinD was much of a Warden player. I mean, it's been a while since last I saw him. But I feel he's always been the Demon Hunter dude. But of course, Warden the way more exciting hero, so... I'm pretty sure everyone's pleased to see her. She's kind of the crowd... What do you call her? Wait. Damn! For example, Captain Falcon in Super Smash Bros. Melee. Players call him the crowd favorite? No, the crowd pleaser? I think it's called the crowd pleaser. Because everyone loves to see him, but maybe he's not the most valid and best option. But regardless, everyone loves to see him anyways. So, you people may be asking, alright, why did the dude here suicide? The little peasant. That's because the Renegade Wizard purges him, and when he purges him, he doesn't have enough mana for Lightning Shield, and creeping this as Night Elf without Lightning Shield is pretty hard. So very advanced tactics going on right here. Even without a Lightning Shield he can do it, but it's gonna be not as easy, and to make things even harder, a Footman is now coming. If he gets the last hits here, that would be hilarious. But he's not in position just yet. Warden gets the first last hit, finds possibly the worst item she can get. But this was pretty damn expensive, having to spend a lot of time repairing that Ancient of War. Perhaps even getting the Shadow Priest was because of this harassment. And Yumiko is being incredibly aggressive. He's attacking before he even reaches level 2, which is basically unheard of. And I feel if the Warden had found the Boots of Speed, that would backfire horribly. But she didn't, she found the shitty ring. Another detonate comes out, so 2 Wisps already lost at the very least. I haven't seen any more. But this already costs ReMinD quite a bit of lumber and also gold. And whoa, that is an incredibly quick expansion. In a position I'm not sure I've ever seen it in before. But yeah, only 2 Moonwells and no tech. Yumiko should be going like, bro, what are you doing? There's no Hunter's Hall, there's only 2 Moonwells. There's no tech, so where are all your resources, my friend? And here comes come the police. A player's forces are That's right, attack. Police is plural, so you say come. So many, holy crap. 2 of them have been pulled away for a sec. Oh my god, that was so close. No, he actually saw it, okay. I thought it may not be enough to see it because of nighttime vision, but Yumiko finds it, and that is not good for the Night Elf. This expansion will not finish, has to be cancelled. Detonate again, not missing a detonate just yet. And also hasn't used a single Shadow Strike so far. So possibly she skilled Fan of Knives, or possibly she didn't skill anything at all and is waiting and trying to figure out over time what she wants. Alright, Militia crept this camp. Tower comes first and the shop before the expansion, as of course usually HP regen is incredibly important on your Archmage against the Warden, but she has no boots, and we can't even know if she has Shadow Strike, so far she wasn't too dangerous. And this Tree of Life is absolutely not gonna finish either. He wants to cancel it sooner rather than later if he wants to preserve many of his resources. Now, finally, we say Fan of Knives. And I think that's a level 2 Fan of Knives. I mean, anything else wouldn't make much sense. So, she definitely has Fan of Knives. We don't know if the second skill point is Blink or Shadow Strike. Oh, the Archmage actually has boots! He may have had a chance to force a TP there. Probably not. Moonwells have been used, but still one remaining, and she's very, very healthy. I thought maybe that could be a little bit closer. Third attempt for the expansion. And chat is saying, again, no boots. Tears, tears. But of course, this is Echo Isles, meaning only one shop, meaning in the beginning only one player gets boots. Ah, he tried to go for a detonate there, last second turn. But this is the first one he misses. And Yumiko's early aggression has definitely resulted in him having the excuse me, I'm just not finding the words here. In him having the economic advantage. But look at the Archmage level, it's absolutely terrible. Warden is stalking outside this expansion, trying to see what group of units she can find to use her Fan of Knives. And Yumi is at the moment not really willing to creep anything else. Could use his militia to creep this little camp and then get the Murlocs, and I think that should be level 3. But I guess ReMinding is aware of this possibility. Expansion now almost finished, and tier 2 as well. I don't know, Yumi's... I understand Yumi's strategy here. It's to delay the expansion. But is it really worth all this? Like, his hero is shit. His tech is... it's not so shit, actually. But his hero is pretty much useless so far. Fan of Knives again! Whoppa! There go the peasants. And, like, just there. He went out onto the map. What did he want to do there? The result of this was losing 5 peasants and having to repair a lot on the tower and a surround. I don't know how that happened. That was a big micro mistake by ReMinD. That should never happen against just footmen. Oh, is he actually gonna force the TP trade? No, Archmage is quick enough to make it away. Breath of Fire hits the footman, but not the Archmage. So many footmen, by the way. 8 footmen. So now both expos up and running. And Yumi's sacrifice early on to get an economic advantage, I don't feel paid off at all. I think going the normal route, getting the mercenary camp first, may be better. Oh, Fan of Knives and Breath of Fire is of course the death of all footmen. As he will lose another one as he TPs out and is still not level 3. What is this? Yumi is supposed to be the big favorite. He's one of the 3 best Chinese humans. And the Chinese humans are what we all consider to be the best players in the world. And ReMinD, he just comes back out of inactivity, as this Water Elemental was being a little bit retarded. And he's just crushing him so far. I mean, I wouldn't say he's outplaying him. I'm sure the strategy of Yumi's is good, but it really doesn't seem to be working at the moment. Creeping very, very, very defensively now is the Chinese human player. And the tower actually got the last hit on the little shitty Murloc. And the Warden got that one! He just can't find his level 3! Ah, by the life of him. Now? No, of course it's not enough. He needs more. Ah, what a frustrating game for Yumiko. Nothing is working. Well, that's not true. He delayed the expansion, but basically everything else is shitty at the moment. Panda is already level 3. When was the last time you saw a level 3 Panda for the Night Elf before a level 3 Archmage? Level 3 Archmage first! This is just... Let's not sugarcoat this. This is looking terrible for Yumiko. The timing push that humans usually want to play on this map will be so late because the economy was disrupted by quite a bit. Oh, Archmage, TP home, staff wouldn't have been enough time. That sentry ward there made his invisibility shenanigans impossible. But more importantly than the humans push being late, the Night Elf has everything in position. Like, he's already going upkeep, he knows he basically just has to defend if a push should be coming. If a push isn't coming, then alright, fine. I have the stronger army right now, I have the way stronger heroes. So, you know, come at me, bro. Do your best. Or, well, I guess in that context you would rather say do your worst. Of course he doesn't want to attack into this position because this choke is very, very favorable for Yumiko. But he's keeping tabs on him, he's keeping him honest, so to speak. Lots of dryads. Tier 3 tech possibly a little late. Another sentry ward placed here. And yeah, seems like Yumi, well, not sure if he wants to go aggressive or is just building up to defend. In any case, he's going upkeep as well. 66 already for the Night Elf, 57. And this is not the way it's supposed to be, guys. Usually, the human is supposed to be up in supply. Usually, the human's expansion is supposed to be a lot quicker. Usually, his hero, his Archmage, is supposed to be level 3. Like, I don't know, just a few minutes in. But this game, it seems like nothing for Yumi is working out. I know I said that again, but this is so unusual. This is so unusual. And once more, I think I have to say that his hyper-aggressive playstyle, I don't think was the right choice for Yumiko. Remember, he attacked his opponent with level 1 Archmage. Level 1! He just grabbed this little green one and then it was go time for him. And he did cancel the expansion 2 times. But still, it had very bad effects for him. Alright, now ReMinD is going in and he's being funneled into this bottleneck here. And that's of course where mortar teams love to fight. But still, Breath of Fire and Fan of Knives, the footmen are not smiling anymore. At least most of them. Police are coming, police are retreating. And of course the rejuvenation will keep these units and heroes fresh and juicy for a long time. Do we have Chimeras possibly on the way? I'm not the biggest fan of Chimeras, unless it's 100 versus 100. But you know, when you're attacking this kind of fortified position, it's kind of difficult to do it with bears and dryads. Yumiko keeps holding on and holding on. He is getting close to this 80 supply. And when everything is slowed, when the human has a good position, with towers possibly, everything is possible. And with the police! Do not forget. So ReMinD, he knows he's strong, he knows he has an advantage, but he doesn't want to risk it all and just run in here. As that would probably the... well, not the only way he loses, but the most likely of scenarios he loses. Bears are now running in again, water elementals being dispelled. But this is just buying time for these towers here. Yumiko wants to establish a forward position to have towers to fall back to. But so few spellbreakers. Only 4 spellbreakers. There's not much to block here. Drunken Ace Breath of Fire has hit. Where's the Warden for the Fan of Night? She's coming in, and boom, here we go. Only hitting peasants, however. Not the most costly of losses, but oh, the Archmage in an atrocious position. And now we also see Shadow Strike. Oh my god, Drunken Ace Breath of Fire, Fan of Knives. Everything is taking damage and dying. But Heal Scroll keeps him alive for a little bit longer, but Bear's wreaking havoc here in the middle of the expansion, going completely unchecked. Finally, level 3! It took only 15.5 minutes, but now we have it. But it may be a little too late. Little Dwarf is just scared shitless at the moment. What is he supposed to do? He has a level 1 hammer that hurts more like a spoon than a hammer, if we're being honest. Level 4 for the Panda. Now he has no more mana, but does he really need it? I don't know. I don't think so. Again, perfect position for Yumiko, but it didn't help before. Don't know if it's gonna help now. Bears are just chewing their way through, and finally Yumiko gives up the map and ReMinD takes it. And that is also kind of a surprise, because Yumi is the favorite here. But I do have to say, don't know about that strategy being the best. So, well, he has a chance to come back. Let's not forget, this is a best of 3 series. He needs to win 2 in a row now, though. So, without any breaks. Wait, is this the right folder? This is the right folder. Without any breaks, we continue. Ba-bam. But, well, we continue in a second, but I need to update the scoreboard. ReMinD 1-0. They kept their colors. Good. Alright. I'm gonna fast forward to the 2-minute mark, and you guys should do the same if you want to do the sync thingy.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, we're at the 2-minute mark. I'm looking in chat. Everything seems to be alright. Stream's not lagging or anything. Nice. Okay. So we continue with the second game of ReMinD versus Yumiko in 3, 2, 1, go. And we have a Demon Hunter this time. Turtle Rock, a map where we usually don't see the Warden. Mantle plus 3 for the Demon. Meh. So, obviously Turtle Rock, one of the most difficult maps to expand on. So humans oftentimes seem to be having a hard time here. Maybe we're gonna see a Tower Rush, maybe a Rifle Caster push with Naga. It's gonna be up to Yumiko to decide what's best here. He is of course trailing 1-0, but he can still come back, so... And he's still the favorite now. Like, ReMinD, he's not supposed to beat Yumiko, but he just did on Echo Isles. Missing the detonate there. But also getting a peasant kill himself. Oh, nice summoning of the Water Elemental. They're blocking the Demon Hunter. Wow! Extremely well done with the blocking. By the way, no mana burn used just yet. Perhaps he's saving his skill points to possibly use it for immolation. Didn't I update the scoreboard? Oh shit, I didn't. Whoops. I'm sorry. There we go.
A player's forces are under attack.
Demon Hunter is now getting really low, so immolation actually is no longer an option. What the fuck was that? He traded his TP and all of his hit points for one footman? Okay. And Yumiko says, screw it, I don't care if this is a hard map to take an expansion on, I'm gonna do it anyways. But ReMinD thinks this is a possibility as well and is coming to punish the human player. detonating on the water elemental. And here we go! Immolation! The skill point had been saved, now it's being used, and oh my god! I mean, it's good against footmen and against ghouls, but against militia it's even better. But still, he's losing quite a few hit points. Alright. Immolation for now prevented the expansion.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ancient of Wonders very offensively placed. I like this. How low is the turtle? Not low at all. But doesn't he have to commit to this now? Since he started it? And yeah, he's doing just that. But it takes quite some time, man, and he's coming back! But the moonwells should be completely dry. Yes, they are. But the panda's here now. Oh boy, it's gonna be mass AoE again. And he's not getting the turtle, he's getting the surround on the panda though. But the breath? Where's the breath? Surround on the demon hunter. And remember, there's no TP. Nice, keeping it close with the footman. That was very well done. But it's not enough. Where is the breath of fire? He used it somewhere else. I didn't see. And everything is so low. Oh my god. Positioning himself for another breath, but he's being greedy. He wants to get the turtle as well with the breath. He got it. Again! No level 3 for the Archmage. Yumiko. Seems like he's cursed. His Archmage is cursed. But very, very well done by ReMinD. Absolutely astonishing play. And there's an Ancient of Wonders here. But probably the human's gonna find it soon because he wants to creep those turtles to get level 3. But he's not being given any time at all. Demon Hunter is coming back already. What's he gonna get? Clarity, healing potion, heal pot and a staff. I guess Demon Hunter is supposed to run in, use immolation and be staffed at the last second. Breath of fire. Hitting nicely, but not, not too amazing. Archers are now coming back. They were kind of lazy on the job.
A player's forces are under attack.
And the panda is staffed home. This should now give Yumiko the time to reach level 3. Come on. Oh, no. Never mind. The Demon Hunter is actually here again, so ReMinD is doing a very, very, very good job of just not letting Yumiko have any time to himself. Yumiko probably remembers, alright, last time I left my expansion, your warden showed up, and 6 of my peasants died, so no, not this time. So he's just sticking around all this time, and that last hit with the breath was actually such a big deal, and, well, I said he doesn't want to leave him alone, but he doesn't want to leave his expansion, but actually he does. Wow, Yumiko, why? You have to defend your expansion. What is your plan B? Overrun him with footmen? Well, perhaps it is. Perhaps footmen surround hero kill is supposed to win him the game. But we have immolation and breath of fire, so don't know how well that's gonna work. He's trying to cancel the Ancient of Lore, but a million wisps are coming to repair. Immolation turned on, and here we go. Fun is starting, and fun is gonna be even more starting when the breath of fire hits. Yes, no, maybe. There we go. He canceled it in between to get a better one. Thought he could have gotten an even better one, but whatever. First bear is there, which means rejo, which means he needs to GTFO. But he is finally level 3. Last game it took him like 15 minutes. This game he made it in already 8 minutes. So, progress. Progress is being made.
A player's forces are under attack.
And now the shop will be found and most likely killed.
The town is under siege.
Is this footman actually gonna survive? Yes, it is. Because the Demon Hunter has no boots of speed. But I think getting no boots actually makes a lot of sense with that strategy. Like, he wanted to pressure the expansion as much as possible, with many archers, with the panda very early. So I think for that it does make sense. But I would still like for him to get him at some point. Yumiko start attacking now. This is his plan B. Usually, the rifle caster strategy, one of its strengths is it hits pretty early with a Naga. And then you put a lot of pressure on your opponent when he is still trying to develop his tech tree. This is probably not gonna work this time, even though, well, actually ReMind's tech is also pretty damn late. But he has an expansion to back it up. I absolutely missed that one. Panda once more on a pretty good way to level 3. And Yumiko playing absolutely defensively. Also pretty risky running around with no TP, but being so far behind, perhaps you have to take a few risks here and there. He's not being graced with the best of items either. ReMind's Expo is almost up, and then he's gonna start teching most likely. Nature's Blessing a little bit late. Tree has already rooted itself. That's always a pain in the ass. 8 experience away from level up, but he's gonna get it here, as this camp has not been taken yet. Archmage sees the expansion, but what is he supposed to do? Maybe cancel the entangling of the gold mine like once or something, but that's not going to do too much for you, my friend. Double level 3 heroes for ReMind again. He's once more really strong. By the way, greater mana potion also amazing on the Panda. Dryads are here to dispel, so not even one. Oh, he cancelled his staff teleportation to kill the entangling gold mine, and he doesn't get it! Oh my lord. Nothing is working for ReMind again. Like, it's just... he's being slapped in the face by the gods of Warcraft. Poor guy. Alright. Riflemen are slowly but surely amassing. And so are the casters. ReMind is outside the base, trying to pick off reinforcements. Very nice move. Footmen now attempting to kill this gold mine once and for all, but I don't think it's gonna work, and probably the Archmage will have to TP soon. No Dryads in position to kill the AM, to slow the AM, I mean, and force the TP. I do have to say, like, Yumi is getting quite a bit done though. Considering how horrible his position is, he's still killing a few wisps here and there, he's keeping his opponent busy. That breath was absolutely painful, by the way. Granting the Demon Hunter level 4. Wow, everything is so hurt. Does he have a shop? Oh, he has no shop. He forgot about the shop. Well, that's a bummer. Yeah. Expo is up. Tier 3 is done. Upgrades coming. Heroes strong. Army strong. So this is one of the most one-sided scenarios I've seen in a long time. Shop is now coming. Demon Hunter has no TP, no staff, so getting bolts surrounded here is actually kind of the stupidest thing that can happen to him. So he should try to stay back. And still Yumi, of course, being very, very defensive. He can't really leave his base. But ReMind doesn't care. He says, alright, you want to fight right next to your base? Let's fight right next to your base. I got no problem with that. Drunken Ace, Breath of Fire. Okay, but not amazing, to be honest. And Yumiko doesn't even want to try to fight this. Seems like he knows there's no way he can do it. So ReMinD wins 2-0 against Yumiko. This is a huge upset. But I think Yumiko absolutely did not play his best. In addition, he was unlucky kind of every now and then. But I think ReMinD played pretty damn well. But also quite a bit of the fault lay with Yumiko, if you ask me. Alright.